6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. You better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on, good peoples?
Good
Everybody,
evening, everyone.
What it do?
everybody doing all right today?
Doing
Yes,
good.
I'm doing. I won't say all right, but I'm doing.
we here. Happy Monday. Hey, Obadiah. Welcome. Glad to see you. It's the beginning of hate week, I see. Down in the Rose City.
And they been on it all day.
Obadiah, I got a song to sing to you. You ain't no bulldog. I heard that for the first time and fell in love with it.
Let him know, bro.
Well, y'all starting off on the silly foot tonight, huh?
Football
come on,
season,
start
hate week, it all in there together, bro.
Y'all check in. Who we got out in podcast land? Y'all come on and check in. We got some stuff to talk to you today. Hey, Mr. Robert, how are you doing today?
Hey, good to see you Friday, Mr. Robert. Finally get to meet you, man. Good to see you. Hope to see you this Friday.
Yes, it was very nice meeting you Friday evening. No tea, no shade. I do like that song, but not this week. That's what Obadiah said.
Hey, you gotta have Sid sing it for us one day, man. I love that song, man. I don't know who put the video. Was it you, Shakira? Somebody posted that video, man. That's a catchy little song that Thomasville High play. I need to hear it, man.
So we got a remix and all.
Heck no. Y'all theme song, huh? Is that what that is?
Yep. And we gonna play it live Friday night.
What's going on, Jadon? How are you tonight?
What's good, Jadon? Oh yeah, that's right. It was Obadiah who said y'all won't be playing that this week. It was on Obadiah's page. That's where I saw it at.
Okay. What's up, brother? Hey, Kelvin. How are you? Tell Shalandra I said hello. All right. I see you, Mr. Antoine, bed down in the building. Perry, he said the clock is ticking. Get ready. Good to know you're
What's
doing
going
well,
on,
Jadon.
Antoine? Make sure you holler before that game, Antoine. Jessica and I will be in Perry before you all's game start. Before we won't watch the game, but we'll be there. Make sure you holler at us before you go in the stadium.
Yeah. We'll be down there for a minute. I hope I don't get no heebie-jeebies
Hey,
hanging around.
everybody just hold on for a minute. Can everybody check the sky and see if the sky falling? We got a twin sighting. We got a twin sighting on the podcast. Something got to be going on outside.
Yeah.
He's here to give his obligatory hate peach counted comment, and then he gonna get the hell on. That's how he
Okay,
works.
twin won't be on too long, huh?
What's going on, J-Bo?
J-Bo, what's good, bro?
Okay, Obadiah said when we win, I heard a little rumor that we might play that song at the end of the game. Now, Obadiah.
Oh, my Lord. Now, y'all really petty. We're talking about being petty.
This is just me.
Yeah.
Unless you want your police and sheriff to work overtime Friday night, it would be who you don't do that, because something tells me that's just not gonna end well.
Uh,
The police and the sheriff gonna work overtime anyway.
I imagine so down there.
Please
It's
don't play
crazy
that song.
because I bet fur cousins and everything be against each other that week. And
Mm-hmm.
I see it a
Mm,
little bit in the Warner Robins area with that Warner Robins North Side. But yeah, I know Lowndsville, Ulster, that Thomasville, Thomas County. I know those are some big rivalries, man.
It's deeper than rap.
what's going on, Al? How you doing, twin? Carver versus Spencer week. Nothing but fun. Rival week. I know it's nothing but fun for Carver. I know
J-Bo,
it's real fun for you.
you know we ride, we gonna pull for you. Know you, J-Bo, you a great friend of the show, a brother to the show. But you better not lose against Spencer, because I think Northeast went down there thinking that. And didn't you all take a loss to Spencer last year? Then Spencer upset somebody that they shouldn't have, or Northeast beat you all some kind of way. Y'all got upset. So don't count it before it has, J-Bo.
Northeast beat Carver and Spencer beat Northeast.
Yeah, so Northeast beat you all last year. Y'all better be careful. And twin, we spoke to you, twin. We trying to figure out if the sky finna fall out, man.
We sure did. Hey Al.
I don't know why y'all are shocked. He probably in the drive-through getting his Taco Bell and cookies, and he wants
Hell
to
no.
say something about Peach County, and then when he does that,
Cannot forget the
get off
cookies.
the phone. We do not
We
forget the
ain't,
cookies.
Number
y'all ain't
six,
got no cookies?
number 6 with a sweet tea and a cookie.
We ain't got no cookies. We ain't got no cookies.
Hey, twin, don't you live in Perry, man? You need to get up with me, man. Let me know where you at. Come holler at me and Jessica this Friday before you go down to
That
Cordell
boy
and see
going
that
to Big
massacre.
Crease. He's going to Big Crease. You can let him go on down there.
Yeah, before he go down there to witness that massacre, you know, I'm thinking the whole Chris County gonna be in a lineup room so they can witness the murderers. We'll point to the Westlake team. That was them. Y'all finna witness a murder.
First 48, Caroline Mason.
Well, y'all need to stop. Y'all ain't no good.
So the first week of football season is in the books. Now it's on to week 2. We've seen our teams. It can only go up from here. Ooh. Okay, Cole. Well, how are you? Jabo said we'll have some crumble cookies for them when they come to the city. Okay. Cole says screw a mutt. Well,
Well, damn.
hello to you too.
Good evening, sir. Screw you too.
You ain't got to be so rude about it.
Exactly. Come on in, sit down, put your feet up. We got drinks in the back.
He says, Obadiah says, how do you feel about state champions from some classifications losing on week 1?
I mean, that's football. That's football. That's football. I mean, it has happened before because majority of the time state champions are senior heavy lead teams, and they lose that class, and they might go in that next week and lose. I mean, that next year and lose. Like, it happened more often than you think is what I'm trying to say. But that's football.
Yep.
Well,
Hey,
speaking of
Cole, real quick, bro. Cole, real disrespectful. He just came in here, just wiped his dirty feet on our rug and everything, disrespecting our sister and her Thomasville dogs.
That's what I said. Well, damn, can you say hey first? But welcome. We are hospitable. Welcome. Glad
Hey,
you're doing
he wiped his dirty feet on the rug, went in the kitchen and opened the refrigerator.
Yeah, he going in drinking out the jug, out the Kool-Aid jug and everything.
Get this. He went down the hallway or up the stairs into your bedroom. That's what he did.
and use your bathroom.
No, brush, use your toothbrush. Now that can't get no disrespectful than that.
Okay.
Oh man. You know what? I need to go and fix me a drink, don't I? Yep. I need to go on and fix me a drink and get ready for this show.
Get your drink ready, Thirst. We're gonna have a good show tonight.
Yes, we are.
He said it with his chest. Yes, J-Bo, he certainly did. Say it with his chest. Hey, Mr. Nanny, how are you doing tonight, Danny Jones?
So, what we got in store tonight for these fans? We got what? We're gonna recap some games from Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then roll into see how the Wizards did last week, and take a look at the new polls that AJC and FNL put out for the week heading into week 2. And see what we are looking forward to this weekend. So we have some topics for discussion on Wednesday.
Yes, that sounds like a full program to me. Let's
full
get it.
Program, fun show. Let's get right to it.
All right, then, cool. So recapping, we ain't one game we know, couple games we ain't gonna recap on because we talked about them a lot on Friday and Saturday,
Yes.
but. I just want to start off at the top, 7-8.
Mm-hmm.
The Buford St. Francis game. I'm pretty sure by now everybody's seen the video.
Yes.
That was wild. Real wild.
That was lunacy.
But that's them. That's what them schools from Maryland do. When you beat them, they want to try and fight you. Like, man, we're gonna win at something today. But the funny thing to me is they was at the time a top 10 team in the nation, and laid an egg. Wow,
they did. Oh, welcome, Buddy Rowe West. He said he loves the show, guys.
We love you too. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate it, man.
Very much. Okay, so Obadiah asks, he wonders how many suspensions will be given.
None. Ain't no suspensions going out on
that. Cole says that fight was coming a lot of cheap shots on Buford.
And that's what Maryland teams do. They did the same thing last year when they played the Georgia team.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Maryland schools do. They top schools do.
Well, this is my question. Did they win?
No, they lost. Oh, yeah. The fight? Oh, I don't know. I ain't see the whole game, but I know. I know dude from Buford got body slammed, even though he got snuck from the back.
Yeah, that don't count.
Yeah, that don't count at all, but it was hard to tell. Carrollton, Hughes game. Before we get into that one, I do want to say I am glad to hear that Bryce Hicks is recovering. After he had surgery over the weekend, he is recovering. Hopefully we'll see him back on the field next year. Running back for Carrollton.
We wish you a speedy recovery and all the best, and that you come back next year better and stronger. Bert, is that a joke or are you serious? He says K-Row Band Booster Mom told me Thomas County folks were trying to use food stamps at the game.
I think it's a joke because that's definitely a bulldog.
You gotta be joking. Perry Panthers in the building. Good afternoon, Mr. Watkins. Antoine Hill. Miss Hill says y'all are on the clock. Danny says Georgia by far has the best football period. They're very
Facts.
Obadiah says they better never come down to South Georgia with that. They're gonna that won't work. Welcome, Drew. How you doing? Bert said he dead serious. He stays in Cairo. He dead serious. Well, okay then.
All righty.
What's up, Jamie? How are you? So, how did Colquitt do Saturday? Didn't they play Saturday?
Yeah, they won. They beat Dutch Fort 48-17.
Oh wow. Welcome, D. How you doing, Mr. Bearcat? Yeah, I got a big game coming up this week against Coffee. Am I right? How you think y'all will do? Oh yeah, y'all definitely won. Obadiah said, Bert, I know it's Monday, but cut the crap. Hello, Mr. Britt. How are you? Y'all took a tough one up in Ohio. How y'all doing? Dutch Fork is soft. Where are they from? I have never heard of them.
South Carolina.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Oh, never mind.
Exactly. Yeah. We know they don't pay no.
Never
I
mind.
ain't gonna go down that one. But anyway, did any of y'all get a chance to check out the Westlake North Carr game?
No.
Man.
No, I didn't.
Tell me about it.
All I'm gonna say is it's gonna be a show on that new turf on Friday.
The greatest show on turf. Okay.
It's gonna be a show on that turf on Friday, and it ain't coming from the home team.
D said it should be a good game with Coffee. They're gonna win a close one. Daryl said that they're doing okay. We took one to the chin, but we flushed it, and we're focused on those Hornets from Cook County. That's all you can do. Put it behind you and get better. Hey, Mr. O'Neill, how you doing?
Hey, O'Neill.
Okay. Let's see if they can handle the trash talk when they get beat to sleep. Okay, Drew, I'm gonna need you to answer your own question. Lounge beat somebody. I can't remember exactly who it was, Obadiah. But
I don't know. I ain't following them now. They ain't in the top 10.
They won though. Lounge won. But I don't know. I think it was somebody they were supposed to beat. So it was like, okay.
Let me see who Lounge. Oh, let me look this up real fast. See who Lounge played.
They're not gonna handle it well. They're gonna start talking about how you talking about the kids. They played Union Cathedral.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who was that?
Union Cathedral. That's who Lounge played. Union Cathedral.
That was a scrimmage game?
No, it was their first game.
Scrimmage game.
He said the school is called Christ School.
Yeah, Christ School out of North Carolina. That's what they played. Man, they don't. We know they don't play no football in North Carolina, in the Carolinas itself.
They came all the way. Did they play it in Valdosta? So they came all the way to Valdosta. I mean, to the bottom of Georgia.
And got beat up 46-21.
Ain't had no business going down there messing with them people.
Not damn business.
None of it.
Joe said it sounds like a retirement community.
Assistant living.
He said they played in Colquitt, a double header. Okay.
All right.
So y'all went all the way down there, and they got schools like them crispy folks finna get Friday night. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, did anybody get a chance to check out the Lee County Warner Robins game? We know Lee.
Check out.
Yeah, we know Lee won 26-19, but just want to know if anybody had a chance to put eyes on it.
No, but I heard
I haven't personally, but from what I've been hearing, Lee kind of jumped out. I mean, Warner Robins kind of jumped out on them. Was playing them pretty good, and Kumar, they star running back, kind of took over the fourth quarter, scored 2 touchdowns, took them ahead of Warner Robins.
Hey, that's what the running game do. Give that defense body blows.
So does that make you all change your prediction about who's going to win that region?
Too early. For me, it's too early.
D said Lee County running back saved them. And Dro says Warner Robins let that one slip.
Yeah, for me, it's too early to call that one right now. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Come back in about 2 weeks.
Obadiah says Lee County is gonna need it when they're gonna need that running back when they play that TCC defense. All right, I hear you. I hear you, Obadiah.
Still Lee County region to win, Obadiah. And instead of looking forward to Lee County, you better be worried about the Bulldogs this weekend. If y'all ain't recognized yet, I'm trying to get the hate week started all right.
I'm not participating because but they know what's up. It ain't gonna be as sweet as they think it is. Nowhere near it.
Was anybody surprised with Northside and Jones County results?
Y'all, hats off to the Northside coaching staff who put a well-executed plan together to stop number 13. That saved the day. I don't know what their coaches was doing over there. I mean, the whole time I'm sitting there like, why you not doing this with this kid? Why you not doing this with this kid? Instead of using him as a decoy and allowing Northside to take him out of the game. I guess they said before they allow Northside to take him out, they're going to just take him out themselves because they completely took that kid out of the game. And that was a great plan that they executed, and that's how they got the victory. But I did think Jones County would beat them.
I'm sorry. We ain't laughing at you, yo. We laughing at that comment.
He said, Bert said TCC fans eat boogers and will argue about it. Can't say nothing to him. Yeah, Northside does want this Friday's game for their new coach. They really do. And apparently they got something together and they look much better than they did in that scrimmage because my, it was horrible.
17-35.
Janet says,
Obadiah, really?
That's what
I got Thomasville by 10.
Okay. Sis says she got Thomasville by 10. Obadiah says 17-35. He got him by 18. He got TCC by 18. Danny says with TCC and Thomasville, the game will come down to who has the football last with control of the clock. Dro says if Peach County goes out and tries to arm tackle all night, they will get beat again.
Well, I don't want to say that because babe, I got to take on Dro. Hey, Dro.
Yes.
Northside do not have a Michael Welch in their backfield. Know that.
They sure don't.
It's not going to be the same. Yeah, you don't want your kid arm tackle. Yes, I understand that. But they don't have a Michael Welch in their backfield. So we can get away with half-assing it. Oh, I'm sorry. We are prime time. We can get away from half-butting it this weekend against that running back and whatnot that you couldn't get away with Baldwin.
Well, we'll see. Time will tell the story.
Yes, it will.
A lot of like they got Northside got something to prove. And they want to win this for their coach. So we shall see. I'm a Trojan all day. Dro said they looked a little better than Peach. Oh, you saw them Saturday, apparently. That's what you're talking about, because you couldn't be talking about that scrimmage. D says if Thomasville upsets TCC, I can see them in the Mercedes-Benz Dome playing for a 3A championship.
Of course, I agree.
Yep. Patrick Watkins says Northside by 21. I say Hoko by 42. Obadiah says you right. Dro says he did watch Northside on Saturday. Danny says Peach is a team that has something to prove and they're getting back on track. Time will tell the story. Let me go through.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say that.
Daryl says it's a toss-up between Thomasville and Thomas County Central. I think I said that. Patrick Watkins says Warner Robins is going to win their region.
You keep trying to argue something that I keep telling you we never disagreed with you on, Pat. If you think Warner Robins going to win the region, okay.
Bless your heart.
You just gonna leave it at that, huh?
It's okay. Me and Pat just had this conversation Friday. Y'all know what y'all be talking about. Warner Robins gonna win their region, okay?
I'm trying to figure out what we said they would, but you
I
know,
mean, I keep trying to tell him, but he hell bent on it. So,
I beg to differ, Danny. He says Hoko and Perry will be a close game. I beg to differ. I think that Hoko probably has a better defense this year, and their offense is that much stronger. I just don't see it being close. But who am I? Like I said, I'm not a prognosticator. I don't know.
What kind of cater? What kind of cater are you then?
What kind of cater am I?
Yeah.
No kind. Bert says I think
she good at barbecue meatballs.
A mule cater.
I was like cater. I was like, I don't have a
She's
cater.
a meal cater.
I know, like I made some beef tips and rice tonight, but what is he talking about?
Meal cater.
Like what? Like what is Bert says I think Peach will be like Thomasville from last year. It will take a few games to get used to the coaching staff. Yeah, I mean they can cut down on the mistakes and just get some intensity. I'll be pleased, even if they don't do as well as I want. I just want to see the effort. That's all I want. Daryl says he seriously doubts Warner Robins will win that region. Daryl, who do you have winning that region with Warner Robins? You hope Perry wins. Obadiah, I thought we were friends. Daryl says he doesn't even think Ware County will win that region either. So who do you think is going to win it?
Well, Ware is not in their region. Where it's not in their region, the region going to either be between Dutchtown, Warner Robins, and Jones.
Dutchtown and Warner Robins. D says Perry will get blown out. I hope so, D. I can't stand them busters. Daryl says Coffee is going to slip up and win that game. Would that be an upset, though? If Coffee beats Bainbridge? Would that be an upset?
It shouldn't be.
Why should it be?
I said it shouldn't be.
Nah, it's not gonna be. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be if they did.
I mean, if a 5A school beat a 4A school and they consider that an upset, I mean, wow.
I didn't say they were great, Patrick. I said they were better. And their defense is better. D said we beat Coffee last year in Bainbridge. Hey, D, I'm going to tell you something. Somebody told me, I don't know if it's true. I don't believe it. Somebody say y'all be cheating down there.
As long as it ain't raining. If it ain't raining, they going to cheat.
What's up, Tay? How you doing? Welcome back. Tell us about the Burke County Thompson game. What did you witness? What happened? D said ain't nothing wrong with a little home cooking.
Just a little bit.
Darryl Britt said he'll take Dutchtown to win that region. He's got to give him credit. Dutchtown did beat Valdosta in the spring scrimmage. I'm just saying.
And should have beat somebody sad too.
Man, we not talking about that.
Would have, could have, should have.
Yeah, because please don't try to quote that ever again. The ifs and buts, y'all let that alone. Tay said Burke County wanted it more. Obadiah said that's the Brooks County and Cairo refs that be cheating.
Boy, Heck nah.
Tay said special teams won the game.
All right.
Ooh, Brooks County. Where my Brooks County people? They say y'all are bad down there. Y'all cheat real bad down there.
Real bad.
Brooks County, come on and defend yourself. They giving y'all a bad rep. We call my folks from Brooks County. You know, I know all the marbles. I need to get
They
them
probably
on
still in the room for Friday night.
Oh man.
Dutchtown gave that game away.
Yeah, okay.
You know he don't care. They won.
Okay.
What is it? An ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
There you go. Yep.
Tay says he feels like Thompson is missing leadership, but it's early. You got to work out the kinks, but we're okay. Props to Burt.
Good stuff. Because I was looking forward. I was looking forward to the Thompson people coming on and standing up. Good stuff, Tay.
Yeah, very, very good. That's a way to stand up. Glad you came back.
For sure. So we sure was looking for y'all Friday night. I don't know where y'all was at Friday night.
How far is Thompson from Burke County? They had to get him at home. Lead him.
That's an hour deal.
I know.
Yep.
Just lead them for like it's back roads. It's deer back there. They got drive slow. Leave them alone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Man, y'all would never get who just walked in.
Is it the Wizard?
Yeah.
Tell him I said bring on that info. I'm shooting at him this year.
Well, that joker walked in double fisted.
Yes, D. Number 6 from Thompson is gone. I'm just answering this question. Hey, Barry. Number 6 from Thompson is gone. Curry. He's gone. Okay. Tell the Wizard I said, hey. Tell him to come talk to us.
All right. What'd you say about 5 more minutes? All right, he said he'd be over here in 5 minutes. He can run downstairs and talk to the Wicked Witch.
Okay. Go and talk to him.
Okay. Barry, we ain't seen no Pierce County posters all day. What's up?
They didn't play this week.
No, but they got a game coming up this week though. I guess he's on. Well, you know what? I take that back. I did see a post. He's trying to take bets on Jeff Davis. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna see.
Okay, so Patrick Watkins says, Antoine, you have a message from Mr. Watkins. He says Perry 35, Hoko 14. I'm assuming that's because they think AJ is going to get the stomach flu and won't be able to play. Danny Jones says, Mike, let me ask you a question. Honestly, who do you think would have won if Dutchtown took Cedar Grove to an overtime playing the way they played you all through the game?
Cedar Grove.
I ain't gonna tell that lie. Dutchtown had the momentum. Maybe going into overtime would have, but also having that momentum to come down from 13 with less than 3 minutes to go was the ideal time to go for the 2-point conversion also. But at that time, you have to have your best play drawn up. Like you got to have the bread and butter. Like, I know we're going to get this 3 yards. And I think that's where Dutchtown fumbled the ball at, where they botched that snap and allowed Cedar Grove defensive line to damn near push the center to the other goal post. So I think Dutchtown should have and would have won that game on all phases if they went to overtime.
Well, guess we'll never know, huh? Cool. Cedar Grove already got the win.
Yeah, it don't really matter. Barry says they're gonna beat Jeff Davis by 40 easy. Pedro says quarterback play will decide the Hoko versus Perry game. Again, they must think that AJ is going to have the stomach flu or something. What did Peach County have Friday? They had points. Danny Jones says they had Cedar Grove nervous and on the edge of their seat. Question: so is Perry not that good? Perry is not the same Perry that they used to be. They have an administration that has bought into their program, and as such, you see different. They're not the same Perry. Now they think that they're world beaters, and that they're going to win the state and all this other kind of stuff. No, but they are a very good team, and they have a good quarterback. I'm really impressed with their offense. D. Williams says Obadiah Farley better blow them out. Last year we had the most penalties there out of all our games. They called so many of our touchdowns back. Y'all still talking about Brooks County? We could, yeah. I'm gonna call my friend on here next Wednesday. We gotta get y'all straight. Talk about Brooks County. But yes, Perry is good. But Holco's offense is very, very potent.
For sure. Just take your deep breath.
Okay.
Sister Jess, take your deep breath for about 25 seconds, okay? Hey, go get some water. Sound like your throat getting dry.
That's right.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot you this quick commercial and then let the wizard come on and do his thing. All right.
It's Monday. That means it's time for the Wizard's Corner. Let's see if anybody was successful over the weekend beating the Wizard. I doubt it. Man, how y'all messed up my promo like that?
We so sorry.
Mike did it. We gonna get thirsty. He did that. We sorry.
Man, he only had one job. Click a button.
Well, Mike be drinking brown, so you can't hold that against him. We're gonna forgive him this time. Now next week, if he messed it up, we own him. Okay? We're sorry.
Bet. Okay, bet.
Bert said the wizard.
Okay.
Wizard, we got a question for you. Somebody asked her, you must be from Osceola. Somebody asked if you were from Osceola.
I ain't gonna tell you where I'm from. I ain't gonna tell them where I'm from. Nope, not gonna tell you. Not at all.
Well, go ahead, Mr. Wizard. We got your picks up there. Let's go through them.
All right, so D2, I went 5-4 over the weekend. Cool, no problem. I deal with that. Had a few upsets that didn't go my way like I expected them to. Jeff Davis surprised me when they beat Charlton County. And I thought Manchester was going to handle business, but Manchester did handle business in a way I didn't expect them to, so it is what it is on that. But overall,
okay. Can I ask a question really quick?
Sure.
Let's explain to the audience what's what score is in the parentheses and what score is outside of the parentheses.
Okay. So what you have outside of the parentheses is my prediction. Inside the parentheses is the actual score of the game.
Okay. So podcast land, y'all got that?
All right. Moving on to D1. Overall in D1, I went 8-2. If it wasn't for, I was hoping for Brooks County to pull that upset.
So sorry to hear that, Wizard. So sorry to hear that.
It is what it is. We're going to see what happens next week. And then I
But
had
guess
Hart County
what?
upsetting Elbert, but Elbert had other ideas. So overall in D1, 8-2 overall.
I'm
Any comments or
impressed,
questions on
especially
D1?
with that Prince Avenue Hammond, with that score prediction for Prince Avenue Christian. That was almost spot on. Good job.
Thank you. I try. All right, 2A. Overall, I went 6-2. Hart County, you just had to pull that upset over Thompson, huh? And Mary Person, you just had to what shall I say, Northeast just let Duke Watson run wild on them, huh?
Kinda.
So it is what it is. But
Obadiah says he likes
overall, I
your
think I'm gonna do better this weekend in 2A.
Obadiah says he likes your picks this week.
Oh man, you can come on over and hang out. I'll send you the address later.
Okay.
All right, moving on down to 3A. In 3A went 8-2 overall. Again, Brooks County messed me up. And actually, I went 9-1. Who marked my score wrong for Monroe area and Loganville?
Yeah, I don't know. Might have been thirsty. I don't know. He might have got on your computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Sound like Thirsty got a little beef with you, Wizard. I mean, I ain't trying to instigate nothing. I'm just saying.
So for the time being, it's 8-2, but we know it's 9-1 in 3A. I don't think we really have. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Keep it moving. Or 4A. But went 8-1 in 4A. I'm gonna have to talk to Thursday. See, I'm supposed to be 9-0 in 4A. Thursday done messed me up. Cause I got North Dakota beating Nakona, and that's what happened. See, he messing with my winning percentage.
Well, you just go back and change it for him. So that's a change in 3A and 4A. Coach Crow said, Dro said Coach Crow just texted him. He said Dro is making him sleepy. Don't shoot the messenger.
Wow. Where's that Mexican fella at anyway?
That Mexican fella.
Where that Mexican fella at?
He's in the comments.
Moving on to 5A.
5A.
All right, so surprises what happened in 5A with the Calhoun losing. Now, Northside Jones County, either way, obviously I had the game at 4 points, but still couldn't swung in a way which he did and swung in Northside's favor. And I was hoping for Paulding County to pull the upset over Hiram, but obviously that didn't happen.
At all. I mean, that was ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So 7-3 and 5A.
Yep. All right,
6A.
down to 6A. A lot of people thought I was crazy when I picked Hughes over Carrington, but obviously, I know some of y'all didn't. But outside of that, huh?
I didn't think you were crazy, Wizard. I just did not think that the score was going to be as lopsided as you predicted, and it wasn't. So get it right.
Steve only attempted 19 passes, so it is now, which makes a difference. But again, that Jones County Northside game, they screwed me over, had me going 9-1 and 6A.
Okay, and had Bryce not gone down, who knows? But okay, let's go to 7A.
Yeah, if Bryce hadn't went down, the run game for Carrington probably would have been different. All right, 7A.
Oh, wow.
I thought Grayson was making a return. Grayson that we knew from before, but obviously Watson had other ideas.
I see.
And then
Walton is the same team that put Buford out last year, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then where we at? Westlake, North Cobb. I really wasn't expecting that type of output from Westlake. North Cobb did what I expected offensively, but defensively, they couldn't stop anybody. It was like wet toilet tissue. And then Norcross, Marietta. I guess Norcross is trying to get back to the dominance that they had once before in the early 2000s, or early 2010s era.
Mm-hmm.
But again, 6-4. So as it was on the week, technically, I'm sitting at 59-17, not 57-19, because the two games were being marked wrong, with a winning percentage of 78% on the week.
That's not bad for week one.
Nah, week one is very unpredictable. All right, so for the pick'ems, overall on the pick'ems that I had, I went 3-7 this week. It's cool. I like to pick the underdogs a lot, but a lot of it didn't go my way as you see. So with that being said, for those participated in the pick'ems, this is how the leaderboard looks after week one.
Okay.
So where's that yo fella at?
Well, just know, Mr. Wizard, I'm coming for you. I told you. I would have had you last year, but I missed 1 week. It won't happen this time.
Go for Keith, friend. You've already got the Wizard so far.
Okay.
So
Well,
the Wizard
I don't know
did worse than anybody.
Listening, but I will say congratulations on beating me this week. You you're setting yourself up firmly to make it into the playoffs for your chance to win some money.
So we
$50.
just congratulations so far, Keith.
Where's that troll fella at? That troll fella, Jeremy?
We don't.
Surprisingly, I haven't even seen Jeremy in the comments.
Well, I just
We
want to let
don't.
him
We
know
don't.
that
We don't look give horses in the mouth.
Well,
He's not here, and we don't look give horses in the mouth. So we move on
for the playoff run.
Danny said he's coming for you too. Danny, did you do the pick 'em last week, or is it that you just didn't score in the top 10? Oh, Bert says he's going by the name Colin.
Who is he?
So Colin is Jeremy too?
Probably.
So that's who the Keith Stewart's supposed to be?
No, Colin Hutto.
Yes, who is he
But
supposed to
I
be on this?
mean Jeremy. He's not on the top 10. I mean, he's not on the pick'em list. I mean,
Oh
I've
well.
seen Colin write. He seems to write much better than Jeremy, but you know, when you're sick in the head, you can make yourself do different things. So I'm not gonna say that. Bert says that's old
Okay.
catfish
Now we
head
ain't not
Jeremy.
gonna go in on Jeremy like that. I was just looking for him because I thought he said he gonna come and get yeah. I think he only got
So
3
did
right
he
this week, so
participate?
yeah.
Okay. Well, to podcast land, you missed out on the first week, but you still have a chance to catch up because there's no guarantee that these same people that are in the top 10 are gonna play every week. Sometimes they'll forget. So
No.
y'all just come in this week. Say that again.
No. I'm not forgetting anymore.
Okay. So, like I said, some of the people, I didn't say you hit dogs holler. I didn't say you. Some people might forget. So, if you didn't do it this week, y'all make sure to look out for the link and do your pick'ems. Last week. Make sure you look out for the pick'ems this week. Okay. Colin said, I am not Jeremy. I can't stand that kid. He said, let me get in on the picks. So Colin,
Hey, I
they'll
tell you
put out
what.
a link either tomorrow.
So, yep, the link will be posted out tomorrow. You can click on that link, fill out the Google form, provide the information that's being asked for, and you in the mix. You will be in the mix.
He said he can't stand that kid.
First off, before we do that, who is Colin representing?
Good
I
question.
can't hear you. Say that again, sir.
What team do he? Because I mean, I think I seen him going back and forth with Sean, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was another kid. What that kid name was?
Joe said invite him on the show.
Alan Clanton.
Alan Clanton. Yeah, I think he was calling somebody else Alan, and I don't know if it was this Colin kid or whatever. But Colin, would you like to come on and talk to us? 7:55.
Barry
Colin,
wants to know how.
we're giving you till 8 o'clock to respond, to come on and talk to us.
I say that again, yo. You were
I'm
breaking
sorry,
up.
can y'all hear me? I'm maybe in a bad area, but we're giving Colin till 8 o'clock to come on and talk to us.
Yes. Pedro said, Colin, get on the show now. Thirsty, when you get a chance, could you ask the wizard? Barry said he must not have gotten any right because he did not see his name anywhere. So when you get a chance,
all I can tell him to do is check his email. That's all I can tell him to do is check his email.
Say it again.
Check his email.
Okay. Check
There's, I got a quick question for you. Are you beefing with the wizard? You messed up his intro. You had some of his you had the stats wrong. I think he's a little upset.
Man, that dude be tripping, man. That dude be coming through here causing headaches. Screw him.
Colin, respond. Let us know if you're coming on so we can send you the link. You got 3 minutes left.
Barry said if you don't come on, get him out of here. Dro says give him till 8:15.
We'll give him some time. Dro has spoken. We'll give you some time. 8:15.
So, Colin, if you have any questions about how to sign into StreamYard, just let us know. And let us know if you're on a computer or a phone. And we will be able to relay the information as to how to get onto the StreamYard.
He hadn't responded yet. I believe Colin already gone. I believe Colin might just be the kid he can't stand.
Well.
Well, I'm impressed with his
Well,
language. If he
well,
is different,
I'm
because
trying to send him the link. I'm trying to send him the link, but for some reason, it ain't going through.
I know why.
Oh, he got me blocked.
Nah, Jeremy got you blocked.
Oh, that what it is.
no. He see. Here's the thing. He was approved.
Okay,
But
okay.
if you look
Hold,
at his
hold.
profile,
Check Colin's message. Check Colin's message.
he said, "Listen here, guys. I'm at work, but I will try and get on. How do I StreamYard? So you're on your
Oh, he
phone.
got the
Do you
message.
have
Oh,
an
he got the
Android or
message.
do you have an iPhone?
Tell him to check his Facebook Messenger. He got it.
Okay.
Check your messenger.
Hey, it's ironic that the troll has came on after Colin has spoke. So let's see. Check it. Send it to him. We're gonna see.
Okay, so let us know if you have an Android or an iPhone, Colin, or if you have a computer that you can get on.
But yeah, he got the link though, so he good to go.
Okay, so 8:15. Now, in the meantime, what are we discussing?
So in the meantime, we are getting ready to head into week 2. As we head into week 2, we have some top 10 teams that that came in and fell out of some polls. So with that being said, uh, we're gonna take a look at what the AJC put out and what we FNL put out for, or shall I say, heading into week 2.
The biggest upset. We'll
The
answer
biggest
that in
upset
just a
of
minute.
what the week?
Okay.
The biggest upset of the
Of
week?
week 2, do you think?
Oh no, we'll talk about that on Wednesday. We'll talk about that definitely talk about that on Wednesday.
Well, is you speaking for the upcoming week or last week, the biggest upset? Because if we speaking on that, I would love to talk about that today.
What's the biggest upset y'all might think what happened last week or this week, Obadiah? Okay. And so, okay.
All right, so
On the
as we
left
get
is
it,
AJC, right?
yep, AJC is on the left, and on the right you have FNL. So what we talking about? What's the comment? What's the question? Now, when we're talking about these two, me personally, I don't think for the AJC side, I don't think Telfair County deserves to be in there right now. I mean, they're still on the bubble. To me, they're still on the bubble, but I don't think they should have jumped in just so fast. But considering who they had in there and who they dropped and who they kicked out, I think we had an issue with them kicking Wilcox County out.
We got a comment. We got a comment where Dro saying he don't think Dooley should be ranked. I think on the FNL side, we left Dooley in because of the rivalry with Chris County and Chris County being a 3A school. First game of the season, I didn't really see a reason why Dooley should have been kicked out because of that. Especially when you look at the AJC side, and like Mike was speaking of, you got Telfair and you got McIntosh County Academy are probably the only two where we differ at. And again, I don't think either one of those schools will beat Dooley County.
Now, at the same time, though, you do got to take into consideration that they lost to a higher classification school. At the same time, how bad
Exactly.
how bad do you penalize a school for losing to a higher class higher classification school? How bad do you penalize them? Because if they win, they get highly rewarded. But if they lost, when they lose, how bad do you hurt them? That's the question at hand. So,
Okay, Dennis says, what if they decided who was to stay in by the toughness of the teams that they play against?
how do you measure
That's
that?
what y'all kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of done by that also, Danny. Again, we spoke on this when we talking FNL rankings. We do take all that in consideration, just like Cedar Grove. We know they play a gauntlet of a non-region schedule. A lot of times you can't have Calvary Day at 2 if that's who's number 2 and 3A in FNL ranking. You can't have them at number 2 playing, Johnson Atom Smashers and Cedar Grove playing Colquitt County and lose to Colquitt and they beat Johnson and they automatically jump Cedar Grove. So that does take in consideration. Now, as we go through our rankings as well as AJC, you would see that we kind of have that same mentality. You may see some teams that lost to a higher classification that got taken out. And that was because of the play as well as the rankings of the team that they did lose to and things like that. So it's a lot that goes into how FNL come up with our rankings.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, let's bring up let's move on to the D1 real fast. Bring up D1. All right, so here we are with D1. For the most part, with the exception of St. Francis, 1, 2 the same. Number 3, we got St. Francis. They put Raven County. We have Raven County at 4. They put Elbert all the way up to 4. We have them at 8. What we at number 5? We got Bleckley County. We moved Dublin up to 6 because we already had them ranked. Irving County lost, dropped down. Metter dropped due to a loss. Mount Pisgah dropped due to a loss, and we dropped Brooks County out.
And again, they do have Lamar in the AJC, where we don't have Lamar. Lamar is right outside the bubble. They play a tough Upson Lee team this week that got a win last week. So it's a great possibility that it will crack the top 10 next week. But just this week, we thought these teams was better. Here's a perfect example where AJC dropped Irwin County from 3 to 5 after a loss and an embarrassing loss to a Fitzgerald team. And we dropped them from 5 to 7, 2 spots also, because we know the type of team that Fitzgerald is, possibly number 1 in 2A. So we took all that in consideration with the Irwin County loss.
Obadiah says there's Dublin. They're 2A, right?
No,
Jeremy
Dublin is
says
Division 1.
Brooks should have stayed. They are?
Yeah.
Oh, he was, because he did ask about Dublin last week. I get it now. And he's saying there is Dublin. Jeremy says Brooks should have stayed. They lost to a number 4 team out of 3A.
Aren't we number 3?
I don't know what.
I mean, again, you got to take in consideration, Jeremy. AJC dropped them 2 spots, which from 5 to 7. We had Brooks at 9, so they will drop out if you take in consideration the same formula that AJC has also. Yeah, they did lose to Thomasville, but it was kind of embarrassing loss, and that type of stuff do play. We know Thomasville on our poll was ranked as high as 3, if I'm not mistaken, or 4. But the loss that Brooke County took with a higher ranking team did drop them down a couple of spots. And from 9, it took them off of our top 10 at FNL and dropped them 2 spots on the AJC.
All right, let's get ready to move on to 2A. What's up?
Okay, I'm going and I'm going to read this comment from Bert. He says he thinks Brooks will be top 10. They're straight on offense.
And I have no doubt about that. I think Brooks will work themselves back into the top 10. But just as of week 1, after week 1, we dropped them down 2 spots to 11, and they should work their way back in.
Where we at? Okay. 2A, 1, 2, and 3, pretty much the same. Our differences start coming in when we get to 4. They have Callaway, we have Cook. They got Fellowship Christian at 5. We got Pierce, who moved up a spot. Callaway, we have at 6. They have them at 5. They have Cook at 7. North Cobb Christian, we have them ranked. They do not. We brought Fellowship Christian into our poll this week. Northeast Macon, we dropped 5 spots, and we moved up Rockmart 1 spot. And we dropped Rockmart.
Yes.
Yeah, we dropped Rockmart 1 spot and got rid of Alpha. Eagles Landing Christian.
Now, again, when you speak of that Lamar County team, Lamar is right there at the edge. Again, we thought Fellowship Christian victory was a lot better than Lamar win over Wilcox, being a single A school. That's why Lamar didn't crack the top 10, but they are number 11 on that bubble looking in. Again, playing a AAA school in Upson Lee, who had an impressive victory last week, will probably land Lamar in the top 10 next week.
Let me see if we got any comments. You are right. Cook does play Valdosta this week. We can't even penalize Cook for that loss. As big as it is, Cook lost the game already on depth by herself. Paris say Lamar playing strong this year. We're gonna see. It's first week. Everybody got the first game under their belt. A lot of teams still going through some adjustments. These next 2 games is going to basically, in so many words, define the season for a lot of teams. Now,
Thompson didn't move on either poll.
Yeah. Now, here's the deal. Both Appling and Thompson. Burke County is what? 5, 6A school, if I'm not mistaken.
Burke County is a 4A school.
4A school. Okay.
Yeah, in the region with Wayne County and Benedictine.
That's one thing. Now, the second thing is look at the margin of victory. 2 points. Burke County won that game by 2 points. And the same thing with Appling County. They played up 3 classes and lost by 3. We can't penalize them for that. They performed against a higher classification school. Yes, they came up short, but they performed. And that's the big thing. In the words of Danny Jones, they showed toughness. So we can't penalize them for that. We got any more comments on 2A?
On 2A, Tito says Burke County is 4A. Welcome to the podcast, Tito. He said Burke County is 4A. We lost on special teams. We had 2 blocked punts and a blocked field goal.
All right. But like I say, again, the margin of victory, 14-12. You can't penalize Thompson for that, because if Thompson won, obviously they would have leapfrogged Appling County. But They both lost. They both stay where they're at. All right, let's get ready to take a look at 3A. And just one and blow this up. All right, 3A. 1 and 2 are the same for us. This is for me personally. This is going to be a week for Carver Atlanta to earn that number 3 ranking that the AJC is giving them. We have Thomasville at 3. If you don't know, Carver Atlanta plays Calhoun this Friday. They will have a chance to earn that number 3 ranking by the AJC. Thomasville, we got in the top 5. They have in the top 5. Let me see, Sandy Creek, we have in the top 5 now. Biggest difference is our spots with Savannah Christian, Sandy Creek, obviously. Pretty much same thing with Stevenson County. We have Carver Atlanta at number 8 now because they were on the bubble. We left with Darrowsville at 9, and we also brought in Doherty also. We lit Carver Columbus. We have you higher than the AJC. All you need to do is maintain. Why did Peach drop out?
Why did Peach drop out and not Dooley? They were both blown out. I think. I don't have a problem with Peach getting knocked out myself.
Hey, Howard Myers, Mr. Nevermind himself. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Howard.
So this is what I'm going to ask you. This is my question to the Peach County fans, and I really need for you to be honest with yourself. As of right now, at this very moment in time, do you truly feel deserving of a top 10 ranking? Do you feel your team is truly deserving of a top 10 ranking?
No.
Now, let me jump in real quick.
I'm gonna tell you where I think. I'm gonna tell you where I think Dro is coming from. His point is, if you're gonna drop one out, drop them both out. He's not saying that Pete should be in the top 10, but what he's saying is Dooley shouldn't be either. That's where he's coming from. But go ahead.
Okay. Now, I'm on the committee with Thirst on voting. Okay, we went through 1, 2, 3, and got to number 4, Peach County. And Mike said, "What do you think we should do with Peach County?" And he would tell you the first thing I said: "Get them out of here. Get them out of here." Do I think Peach County is a top 10 team right now? I do. And when I say that, I mean I look at our top 10 class, and I know, because I am a Peach County fan, not speaking as a fan, speaking as a fan of the game of football, I know Peach County can beat at least 3 or 4 teams that we have in the top 10. But rankings are done on a week-to-week basis. And last week, Peach County, the way they played, did not show themselves as a top 10 team. That's why I voted to have them removed. Do I think they will stay out of the top 10? Of course not. I know they will work their way back into the top 10 and even challenge for a top spot. But as of last week, week 1, they was not a top 10 team in that performance.
Yes. Obadiah wants to know. Oh, first of all, hi, like, how are you doing this evening? Obadiah says, do you all come up with your rankings together, or is this just a one-person show? I want
we come up. We do it together. We collaborate. Basically what we do is, if we have a big disparity, we'll rack and stack them and see where and argue our points. But majority of the time, though, we come into agreement on, move this team here, move that team there.
And can I say this? When it comes to our own teams, we usually, we defer to those podcast panel members who are not fans of the team, if there's a discrepancy, because we don't want to give the appearance of impropriety. Okay. So that's that. And again, what I think Dro was saying is, yes, put Peach out, but you need to put Dooley out too.
But at the
Yeah,
same
I
time,
don't think
though,
it's
at
gonna
the
be
same
fair.
time, Oconee County lost to a higher classification school, and we dropped them at the same time.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think it's gonna matter in the grand scheme thing.
I mean, it's always going to be that debate of a lower class losing to a higher class, and do we drop them? Do we not? There's always going to be that debate, which is it's a healthy debate for us. Oh, hold on, I got him on the wrong side this time. My bad. So you can tell them apart. Y'all see the
Obadiah said
watermark.
he asked because nobody. Obadiah said he asked because nobody else was gonna ask. Danny, we certainly know that you are a diehard Peach County Trojan fan, and Dro says, but Oconee wasn't blown out.
All I'm gonna say is this:
But again, it is what it is.
Oconee, because of the region that Oconee is in, Oconee would get back in the top 10. All right. Right now, we got two teams from region. What's that? Region 6, I think it is, and 3A in the top
Region
10
eight.
right now. Six. Yeah. Huh?
Region 8.
Oh, Region 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right now, you still got Monroe area and Stevens County in the top 10. Oconee's gonna make it. Is gonna find its way back in. All they got to do is beat one of those teams.
Oconee lost
All
to
right.
a quality opponent.
Man,
Obadiah
it's
says y'all
North
might need
Oconee,
to move
man.
them cats up in 4A. Okay. Obadiah says in 4A y'all need to move those cats up.
And we'll think about it.
That's not what he's saying, Dan. That's not what he's saying, Dan.
Now, I will say this: Stockbridge, y'all disappointed me. I actually saw that game when they played Douglas County. You had almost 20 drop passes in that game. That any of those being caught would have won you the game. And LaGrange, you wet the bed against Carver Atlanta.
Dro
So
said Perry is too high.
Joe says Perry is too high.
at the end of
If it was up to me, that wouldn't be right, but you know.
me personally, I
That's
think
just
the AJC has North Oconee too high in my mind. You replace North Oconee and drop them down to 5 or 6. We're pretty much in the same area with everybody, with the exception of Wayne County. Whereas they have Wayne
Can
County
I
in
say
there,
it because
and
y'all haven't said?
what's that?
Can I say it because nobody else has said it tonight?
Go ahead.
Who cares about 4A?
Okay, moving on.
Nobody.
All right, moving on. Enough said.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
Oscar, what's going on? Oscar
I
said
w-
North Oconee is way too high for the AJC.
yeah, we believe that too. I was waiting for that Mexican fellow to say something.
Patrick Watkins calls us haters. Well, we just want to be like you, sir. Obadiah says, I thought y'all's poll was still to the right side of the screen. Yeah, he switched it up, didn't he?
Yeah, I switched it up. We back on the right. We back on the right. We back on the right now.
Yeah, just
that's how you gotta do. Look for. Well, what the heck? Yeah, that's how you gotta do. Look for the headset. All right. So what we at 5A?
Barry says Wayne County will be paired. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know for us, our biggest disparity here is Ware County. Ware County has to prove. Ware County they have to reestablish themselves this year. We're looking for them to prove themselves to us because with the loss of personnel that they had, we need to see that you can still maintain that dominance you had from last year. So therefore, that's why we have Ware down at 7, whereas AJC has them at 1. As far as we're concerned here on FNL, Creekside is right now the best overall team in 5A, followed by Cartersville, Coffee, Jefferson, then Warner Robins. Everything else will work itself out. Do I believe Jefferson will stay in the top 5? I really don't. I think they will get overtaken. It's just a matter of who. And that's between Warner Robins, Kell, and Ware County. Again, depending upon the performance of Ware County.
Okay, so I got these comments to
AJC,
read.
what's up? I see him.
No,
now
you
we
can
did
go
drop
ahead. I was
Dutchtown
gonna read
out.
the comment.
Yeah. I was just gonna say we dropped Calhoun out. Had to penalize Calhoun big time for losing to Blessed Trinity
Blessed Trinity.
by double digits at that. Dutchtown, obviously we know why Dutchtown got dropped out for losing to a lower class school, and Jones County. Really.
Okay.
The margin
So,
of victory was
Dro
just too much to
says,
keep Jones County.
yeah. Dutchtown should still be ranked according to Dro. Highlight says Lee County struggled with Warner Robins. Cole, that's a question a lot of people are asking. Will the real Ware County please stand up? Bear said that was Ware County's JV team. Dro says that Dutchtown lost to a quality opponent, so they really shouldn't have been. I guess they shouldn't have been pushed out of the top 10. I'm assuming Jeremy is talking about Ware County when he says they have a good defense. Though mine, it may be the offense that's hurting them. Okay, good Lord, let's get this child some attention. Oh, y'all hate a 4A will be anybody 5A and 3A. You so right. You so right. Maybe you're a hush now. Okay. Danny says Cartersville is going to take this one. Okay. Obadiah says, who did Warner Robins play again? I'm trying to see why the AJC still has them at number 3. They played Lee County. Obadiah. Yes.
Played Lee County and lost.
The disrespect. Okay. Yeah. 4A belongs to Benedictine, right? You are absolutely correct. It belongs to Benedictine. It is Benedictines to lose. Danny says, my Dutchtown pushed Cedar Grove to their limit. Okay, so you can go on to 6A now.
All right. Look at 6A. Man, got that one there. Let me put this one. Make sure I put it on the right hand side so I don't confuse nobody. And put the AJC on the left hand side. Make sure I don't confuse nobody.
Does Dutchtown have a lot of speed, Mike? Quick question. Does Dutchtown have a lot of speed? That's what Cole says. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
It just didn't seem like it compared to us, though. That I'm gonna take that back, though. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that back because their secondary is fast. I will say that their secondary is fast. What's that little back number 9? I think it was 8 or 9.
The one that killed y'all on that wire on that halfback screen.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah, that joker there fast. The quarterback number 3. Now, number three run heavy though. Number 3 run heavy, coach. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's number 3.
That wing too, right?
No, they run spread.
Yeah, it was a spread.
They run a spread, Bert.
All right. Do we really even need to talk about 6A?
He said it's Hughes and nobody else. Move on.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Yo, do we even need to talk about 6A? Why?
Yes,
it's all Hughes.
You got all of
Hughes.
You have
Hughes.
listen. You got all these Thomas County Central people on this doggone podcast.
Okay. She right.
Respect
She right. Let me run down 6A. Thomas County Central, hope y'all have a good year. Hudson County, I hope y'all have a great year. Lee County, yay! Gainesville, yay! Let's have a good year. Because he was going to win the championship. Okay, let's go to 7A.
Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Just saying, man. Ain't even no need to waste the time on.
Okay. They're terrible, aren't they? Oh.
Whatever. We being real about it. We being real.
And then Bert said Thomas kind of sick, they eat boogers, so go on and skip them. Welcome to the show, Hawk.
No, hold on. Let's back up for 1 second. Obadiah. Give me 1 second here. Obadiah. Bert, I don't know if you TCC. I don't know
no,
if
he's Thomasville. Please, he just said that.
Oh, okay. Any TCC fan on here?
A lot of Thomas County Central.
Any Thomas County Central fan on here? My first question: did you see Hughes' game against Carrollton? Okay. And the second part of that question: if you saw that game of Hughes and Carrollton, besides being a fan of Thomas County Central, what make you think y'all can beat them?
Hey, Cole.
It's just a question.
I'm gonna answer for y'all because any given Friday, anything can happen, right?
Yep, but when you're going against Langston Hughes, it's a snowball chance, baby. And where that snowball at?
I saw that little quarterback.
And where that snowball at, baby?
Jeremy said it's good. Cole, don't be like that. Cole said we ain't beating Hughes.
Now y'all might beat Hughes next year, but y'all ain't beating Hughes this year. That's for sure.
Oh, Obadiah, you trying to call Bert country or something? He said you can look at his name and tell he's from Thomasville High School.
Yeah, that's a little bit of shade, though, right there.
Hollis said, one game at a time. Never mind. We will see about them when we get there, yo.
Not too much.
Okay. But I'm going to tell you like this, though. In 7A, even though Carrollton lost, they still the second best team in the class behind you.
Let me ask this question.
Who?
Can I ask a question really quick, though?
Okay.
So if Bryce had not gone down, do you think that would have made a difference?
No, because that defense still couldn't have stopped 21.
Yeah.
They couldn't have stopped the run.
And it was early.
Okay.
Carrollton still was putting up points and doing what they was doing after Bryce's injury. So Carrollton just came out on fire. Langston Hughes had to wake up. And when they did, Lord have mercy.
Dro says some of those teams in the top 6 can win it all in 7A.
I agree with that.
Bert says, I'm from Nevada, but I love the country.
So, Jess, I have to tell you, I'm getting text messages. My Perry compadres said, they are grown men. They're not children. Give 4A their respect.
Okay, Benediction.
Okay, you got it. No,
okay, Benediction.
Well,
all right, I'm gonna tell you like that, dog. Buford will make all-time history this year.
Nah.
This the receipt right here. They're gonna make history, dog. They're gonna be the all-time best school in the state of Georgia at the end of this year when it's all said and done in December.
Nah.
Who's gonna beat them?
I agree with Dro. I even take Westlake. You can look at West. Oh, I go down to Parkview. From Parkview all the way up. Either one of those teams can win 7A. 7A is not Buford's to give. I have given Langston Hughes 6A. I don't even give Benedictine 5A, 4A, like a lot of us are saying. Mm-hmm. But I know for a fact 6A is Langston Hughes. I don't give 7-8 to Buford. It's too many teams in there that can possibly win.
You don't
Hawk
think that
says
they gonna have
the
to put?
top 8 can win it.
Okay. Bottom line is, Buford gonna have on the football guys looking after them this year to help them do one thing that no other school would ever again be able to do, and that's win a state championship in every classification in the state.
So, did you all see any highlights from Dylan Raiola this week?
They need to. He's a pocket
Yeah, I was
passer.
just
Don't need.
asking.
No, I'm just saying he's a pocket passer. Don't need to see no highlights. He took the snap, 3 steps, went through his progressions, made a read, threw a pass. Pocket passer.
Okay, so his numbers look good. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I think he threw for 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Pedro said, but it didn't show up. I didn't forget.
Oh, can I say something about? Can I comment on this? Can I comment on this dude? Cole. I'm not a Cole Quick hater, so don't with that. Call quick hater, but your quarterback is going to be your quarterback play is going to hurt y'all throughout the whole season, especially when you get in the state playoff.
Cole is a Thames County Central fan, but okay.
No, he's talking about Cole, but he's talking about Colquitt though in the comment though, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But you said your quarterback is not.
No, and that's what I'm talking about. Colquitt's quarterback play is going to hurt them when they get in the playoff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mr. Robert said Mill Creek.
Mill Creek ain't. How do I put this politely? Mill Creek doesn't have the defense to stop character.
Hawk says Colquitt's passing game is A+.
Okay, now that you brought that up, tell me how many times. Okay, for one, how did you as a quarterback almost overthrow a 6'5" dude, a 6'5" tight end every time you throw the ball to him? You either almost overthrow him or just about to underthrow him. That quarterback play is going to kill Colquitt County. That dude is not accurate. He can run, I give you that. But his passing is inconsistent. He does 2 things well. He throws a screen well, and he just chuck the ball downfield. He does that well. Everything in between, it's going to be hit or miss. Okay.
Cole agrees with you. He says that they are inconsistent. Hawk says keep watching.
Okay, Hawk, I'm telling you right now, your receiver and your tight end, they are being recruited not off of stats, but off of potential. All right, your tight end, when they played Cedar Grove last year, how many passing touchdowns did he have? How many receiving touchdowns did the tight end have last year when they played Cedar Grove?
I hope you're not talking about Colquitt.
Yeah.
I've already had this talk with you, bro. I'm going to tell you like this. Nico Fan is that guy this year. Okay?
No.
I know you want to talk about what they did last year with Cedar Grove.
No. Can I get to my point, though? Can I get to my point?
Go right ahead, bro.
He had majority rushing touchdowns because once Colquitt get inside the 5, what they do, they put him in the Wildcat. That's what Colquitt does. They utilize their personnel. They do what they're supposed to do. They put their best personnel in the position to succeed. You get inside the 5, pull that quarterback out, put that tight end at the quarterback to run the Wildcat. I am not mad at it. Good strategy. That should tell you about your quarterback right there.
What they tell you? You just said
they pull the quarterback out and put the tight end. That should tell you right there what you need to know about your quarterback.
I mean, Landon Thomas is 3'6", 220. I want that to line up and run to get me in the end zone.
Shit, why do that
Cole
when he's a
says, I
mismatch
mean,
against damn near every quarterback in the state of Georgia? All you got to do is lob it up there, let him go get the rebound, throw it at the crossbar
let
on
me get
the
Cole.
goalpost, and let him go get it.
Okay, so Cole says, I mean, I can throw a screen to Nye Carr and he goes 80 yards. Hawk says they put a running back at quarterback. And apparently Hawk disagreed. What exactly do you disagree with, Hawk? No, they don't.
No, they don't work. Please tell me. No, I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything away from Moultrie, Georgia. The coaching staff utilize their personnel, and cool. But you're not going to sit up here and tell me about that quarterback play y'all got. It ain't that. That ain't it.
Okay, I disagree.
The kid can run. The kid can run. We know that.
No,
and I'm not taking that away from the kid. But when it comes to throwing,
hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Then you go to Cedar Grove's coaching staff and you tell them they don't have to worry about Nico Fan this year throwing no football. They worry about him running. And I bet you leave out of Moultrie, Georgia with about 70 points hung on him. Nico Fan can put that ball. He can spin that ball. He got the top receivers in the state, the top tight end. Colquitt is that guy. And I think they can challenge Buford for a championship. Nico Fan
they don't put the tight end.
Nah. I'm sorry. They're not going to challenge Buford.
Nico Fan is that guy, man.
He said,
I'm not saying.
Says put the. That's what he was talking about. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you guys. I'm just trying to get this in because it might affect your conversation. Hart was saying that they don't put a tight end at quarterback, and he also said that your opinion is nice, but keep watching.
Okay, go back and watch the tape. Go back and watch the tape, dog. Go back and watch the tape. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As a fan, go back and watch the tape. Go look at the stats.
Okay.
Why is Jeremy Williams? When Jeremy Williams became Thomas County Central?
Man, you know he be jumping from bandwagon to bandwagon.
He gonna stick with whoever co-sign his bid the most.
He been a Cedar Grove.
Yeah.
I mean, boy, that dude got to be the strongest dude in the world. All the niggas.
You crazy. Mm-hmm. But nah, I'm sorry. 7-8. I'm gonna say this on 7-8. I'm done with 7-8. It's gonna be Carrollton Buford in the championship. Buford gonna win. The following 2 years after that is all Carrollton. Juju's gonna walk out of high school with 2 rings. And that's gonna be the last time. That's gonna be the last time we hear about Carrollton for a while.
Obadiah, do you mean just any classification or call out a classification? Because there's several teams that's not in the top 10 that I think can make a run towards a championship. So if you give me a classification, I can give you my opinion on some teams.
7. They're talking about 7-8.
Well, I like a team in 7A. Last year, I got to say they did something they had no business doing. Going out to Las Vegas, playing a team that they shouldn't have went out there bothering nobody. But
who that? Milford? Who that?
Brookwood. I think Brookwood will be a sleeper that can make some noise in 7A that can possibly end up, in the playoffs trying to fight for a championship.
Hold on, whoa. Say that one more again. Hold on.
What you say, bro? I couldn't hear you. Was that me or you?
I thought it was me.
I was saying, so you saying Brookwood is your sleeper team in 7A?
Brookwood is definitely a sleeper team in 7A. I didn't say my sleeper team. I just said I think he asked the question, who's not in the top 10 that he can see making a run. Brookwood is one of those teams.
Oh, yeah, Brookwood. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
He said,
I'll roll with that. What's going on, Drew?
Hey, Drew. So Obadiah says
Hey,
none of
what's
the
up?
Valdosta teams. Y'all
Hey,
don't think
girl.
the Valdosta teams are
What's going
sleeping.
on? Y'all all right?
Yeah, we good.
Nah, man, I'm gonna be honest with them Valdosta teams. Go ahead.
Yeah, Lions or Valdosta, either or. I think they make a deep push in the playoffs, but as far as challenging for a championship, I don't think so. I mean, if it's not Colquitt County in the South, it's gonna be an Atlanta team.
Okay. Let's go on, drum.
Okay. I just want to jump on for a second. Hey, I really enjoyed y'all tonight. You know, the polls and everything. But let me address Colin right quick because we did invite him to come on. He said he at work. I just read his post in the group page. He said he's not the person. Now I don't know how that started. I got to go back and look at it. But we put the invitation out there, so hopefully one of these shows you'll be able to come on, Colin, and holler at us. You know what I'm saying? If you are you, you're you. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something Jeremy started. I don't know. But as far as the show is concerned, when we ask you to come on and you don't show up, okay, now you're gonna post in the group, you're gonna talk trash, and that's great. You're active in the group, you've been active since you came in. I appreciate that. But you didn't take us up on the invite. You know what I mean? What y'all feel about that, Pam?
I totally agree.
So do I.
I totally agree because we have a lot of that going on. And majority of the time, majority, 99% of the time it's the troll that coming up with all these fake pages and whatnot. If you're not the troll, show yourself. Let it be known. Let it be showed. If you can't, get him out of here.
Now, if he at work, okay, cool. We having a show on Wednesday. Come on Wednesday. That means you got tomorrow to plan for. Just come on and tell us who your team is. Because I think, if I ain't mistaken, if I read your post, you up near the Tennessee line, Georgia-Tennessee line. Okay, so who's your team up there? Come on and let us know. So I'm going to put it back out there. We want you to come on the show on Wednesday. So there it is.
Man, I think he just scared myself personally. I think he just scared. But we ain't gonna bite you.
Well, I ain't gonna say he's scared because if he at work, he at work. He can't get on if you at work. You know what I mean? But I want him to come on and holler at us.
We're not. He might be a Ringo fan. But anyway, so Wednesday, what we got coming up on Wednesday? We're gonna talk about these upcoming games on the weekend. Y'all do know we got some games on Thursday being played with some Georgia teams down in Florida on Thursday.
Yeah.
Got a one or two games. What's that?
Is that what y'all are playing in?
Yeah, us and Milton. City Grove and Milton playing it.
Real quick, not to interrupt y'all. Great stuff, Thursday. Getting the information out about Thursday games because I wasn't aware of that. So I appreciate that. I know the listeners do also. But I just had a question come via text that I want to ask the panel as well as the listeners. You just said something, Thursday. You said Buford will make history, will be the best team, come through Georgia, that type thing by winning the 7A championship.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say Buford, all these championships and things that they have won, who stand out for Buford on Saturdays and Sundays, though?
Nobody.
Mm.
Nobody. I know, right? Nobody.
Never thought about that.
They
You know, they win all these championships.
no.
Players winning all kind of
Oh
state accolades. Don't pan out in college or the NFL though.
no. I've had discussions about it with my circle, and when it gets down to it, we haven't heard of one. It's in college and or the NFL. So they have good high school football players that come through there, and so far that's been it. Will Rayola change that? Will Bowden change that in the next 3 to 4 years? Will the kid that just went to Alabama, the kid that transferred in from Elka, change that? Only time will tell.
But I agree and I understand that I can't take a senior transfer in. I can't take a kid who come in as a senior. And Caleb Downs, not Caleb Downs, but Isaiah Bond. You know, if you didn't give, and I think Bond gave him 2 years, maybe. Like, if you didn't come up in the Buford system, you transferred in, you didn't play 4 years at Buford, I can't say that you're a Buford product. Ain't no way you're going to tell me Dylan Raiola after 1 year is a Buford product.
No, but that's who you're going to be attached to from here on out, though, when he graduates.
And then Justice Hayes.
On that.
Yeah, Justice Hayes. Yeah, we know he's going to possibly. Well, we know Justice Hayes is going to possibly have a great college career, maybe even playing on Sundays. He has that talent. But 1 year at Buford, after being at Blessed Trinity his entire career, like, how do you tie that to Buford and say he's a Buford product?
Nah, like I said, when he does his introduction, or when they introduce him on College Game Day from Buford High School, that's what they going. Hometown might be across the country. School, that's how they going. That's they going to tie it to him, and the fans gonna hold on to it. Best and believe it.
Is it me or is Mike breaking up?
Yeah, he signed just like
I might be breaking up.
Yeah.
I'm sounding like R2D2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better. But now, basically what it is, when they go to, when they do the introduction and they show high school Buford, them Buford fans gonna hold on to it. We know it's BS, but them Buford fans gonna hold on to it though.
Yeah, and that's understandable from a fan perspective, but when we talking about them being the best team, and the question that was posed was why none of their players are standing out on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't want to hear nothing about a player that came in and played 1 or 2 years for Buford and then say, oh, well, Justice Hayes is this, or Dylan Raiola is this, or Isaiah Bond is this. No, give me a player that came in from a Buford middle school, played 4 years at Buford, went on to be successful in, and don't get me wrong, Buford has had a couple of guys to go to the NFL, but they wasn't that guy. They wasn't that guy. So that's my whole thing.
So have they benefited from being the supreme Lego set?
Exactly, the supreme Lego set. What has it done for you?
All right, can we answer this question for Obadiah real fast? This is a good question.
Yeah,
I like this question.
It's a lot of comments, but
Obadiah,
yeah,
that question right there, man. You already know what the answer is about to be. You understand? So, I mean, that question right there kind of redundant, man. I mean, because it's like, what other team in 3A do you see winning? You know what I mean?
You know who I see winning in 3A?
I don't want to say it right now because it's making my tongue hurt. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you who I see winning in 3A. Carver out of Columbus.
okay, so can I go back and read these comments?
Oh wow.
But you talking about a stretch. Okay, but all right, okay.
Okay.
Carver out of Columbus.
They not even going in the region.
And I
Oh, they
got
winning the
lost.
region. Yeah.
Bro, you all right?
Doubt it.
You all right, yo?
I got.
Oh, I'm telling the God honest truth.
Man say Carver Columbus. Okay.
Now, I told y'all
Okay.
last year. I'm sorry, babe. Last year, everybody was Darty and Carver Columbus, and I said, no, that's Thomasville region. Thomasville coming up from 2A. How they faring 3A? That's Thomasville region. I wasn't wrong. This year, I'm telling you, Carver Columbus will win that region, which will put them in the bottom right bracket, which is the easiest bracket on their way to the state championship. Check my receipts by the end of the year.
Oh, don't worry, we keeping this one. I got this, but I'm putting this on my fetch. If y'all don't know what fetch is you can scan a receipt and build up points to get you a little gift card later on.
Put me on
But
that first.
let me scan this in fetch. So I got a record of it.
Come on, Jamie. Jamie, come on.
What's going on, Jamie?
No.
Jamie
Ain't no what's going on, Jamie. Say the video, Jamie. Are you seriously saying? Oh, you just saying that because I know you ain't saying that because you saying like Chris kind of gonna win the region or something. I know that ain't the reason for saying check that receipt.
Child, they got
All
to
right.
fight Monroe for the fourth spot. He ain't talking
So
about
here's my thing. Danny got a good question. So let's start off with 2A. I want to say Fitzgerald, right?
Mhm.
Down in 2A. If Fitzgerald somehow screwed the pooch in 2A, in my mind, I say Swainsboro takes it.
Swainsboro is single A.
Okay, I'm thinking something else then. Well,
Yeah.
Appleton County, the door is wide open for you.
Nope. Abilene
Oh,
County
you
won't
gonna-
even win their region. I already told you that.
Oh, so you're going to get to Thompson? Back to Thompson, go back to back? Or you going to give it to Pierce?
Pierce County will win their region, will win the Abilene County region. But if Fitzgerald don't win the region this year, there will be a surprise 2A winner.
Hold on. For the listeners, Fitzgerald got eliminated second round of the playoffs on some BS. So Fitzgerald is nowhere in the playoffs no more, okay? Take Fitzgerald out of the playoffs. If Fitzgerald lost, who is going to win 2A?
It's going to be a surprise victor. Okay. It would not be your Thompsons, your Applins, the ones that you think it's going to be. There will be a team. If Fitzgerald don't win 2A, I like when I say this, man, because it's check my receipt. If Fitzgerald don't win 2A, it will be a new winner this year. Somebody we never expected.
Okay. I can ride with that.
Appleton County is primed to get over the hump.
Appleton will not even win their region.
You know what? I can't say that right now because I got to see Pierce County on Friday. I got to see what Pierce County bringing to the table on Friday.
Unless they wet the bed, I just don't see them losing that region. I think if they're going to win or at least get to the state championship game, it's going to be this year. Because if they don't, it's a wrap. I think they like Moses. They can see the promised land. I mean, I need them to turn into Joshua and get there.
Well, read Obadiah. I completely agree with you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Probably
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My thing is right now, if Fitzgerald got kicked out of the playoffs second round, just so happened to be the next best team in that whole class, the best complete team is Appleton and or Thompson. But we know what the deal is with Thompson. Thompson got to prove to us that they can play team ball. Appleton, all they got to do is get that quarterback to connect on at least 10 throws a game. If that quarterback can complete 10 passes a game, we good.
Okay.
With Pierce, when it comes to Pierce, I got to see Pierce. I haven't seen Pierce yet, so I cannot speak on him. They was off the first week. They playing their first game on Friday. I'm going to watch that game. I'm going to see and do my self-evaluation on Pierce and see where Pierce stands. So I'm going to leave it at that. 3A. If Cedar Grove got kicked out, we saying Carver Columbus going to win it, right? Cause they got to eat. If they win the region, they're gonna have to eat.
I
Hold
didn't.
on, wait, hold on. Yeah, if they win the region, they're gonna have the easiest path.
Yeah, they're gonna have the easiest path.
So basically, if Cedar Grove gets knocked out of the playoffs, Region One should win the state title. I'm gonna put it like that.
And it won't be Carver Columbus.
All I'm saying is Region One. Whoever the top team is out of Region One should win the state title. All right, 4A. If Benedictine somehow screwed the pooch and got kicked out the playoffs in the second round,
Okay, this is gonna hurt me to my soul. I might gotta go take an aspirin after this and go to bed. My Lord, if Benedictine get put out of the playoffs, it'll be a third round exit to Perry, and Perry will win the state championship. Oh God, I ain't that pain in my stomach then. Hey,
Let's see. Let's go with these comments because let's see. Let me go back. Patrick Sellers, welcome, Patrick. He says, I don't think Pierce County can win. Danny says Pierce doesn't have another DJ Bell. What do they have to help them win the championship? Early McCray, I don't know how I missed you, sir, but welcome. I don't know. That's about a conversation y'all had up there. Okay, we're moving on. Jadon says he needs to look at the check now. I think that comment came when they were talking about Appleton County, but Jadon, clarify that for me. Obadiah says Thompson is getting eliminated in the second round. Jeremy says Calvary Day or Savannah Christian if y'all got kicked out. Okay. None of your business. Cole says Bainbridge. No. What about Bainbridge in 4A? Obadiah says the Cats are going to win 4A. You heard it here first. And I think y'all mentioned something about with the bracket that they're in, they have the easiest path to the state championship. So you're saying Perry's going to play Bainbridge for the state championship?
And the fact that Perry will be battle tested going through what they would have to go through, they will beat Bainbridge.
Okay. So Obadiah says the Cats are going to win 4A. You heard it here first. Oscar says, I can't wait till Thomasville makes that trip to Columbus. It's gonna be a long day. Trayvon says where County is going to win back-to-back 5A. Jadon was talking about Appling's quarterback. And I don't know. That's just how the brackets squared up, Jeremy. Why did they put Thompson and Fitzgerald on the same side?
They didn't put them on the same side. The brackets rotate every year, Jeremy. That's just the way it fails this year.
All right, we got the brackets up on the. We got the bracket up on the screen. The bracket is up on the screen right now. I can zoom in, but you're only gonna be able to see the top half or the bottom half. All right, but bottom line is, a majority of the classifications, the right hand side is the easiest path in most classifications. All right, 5A, I don't see where winning state anyway. Not with the quarterback that they have. I don't. All right, so we're gonna skip 5A. 6A. If Hughes got kicked out of 6A, who wins 6A?
But yeah, let's Gainesville.
I don't know, man.
No. I got a sleeper team that got kicked out of our top 10 this week, as well as there wasn't AJC, but if Hughes get put out, you better be watching that Alpharetta team.
Thank you. Because Alpharetta.
This is 6A. What about the region with Lee and Thomas County Central and Hoco? What about one of them?
If y'all know, I said earlier that if it wasn't Langston Hughes, it will be Region 1, 6A, Hoco, Northside, Thomas County Central Lee. But I still stand by the Alpharetta team is going to be a strong team.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, you know how you don't like Pierce County? That's why I don't like Pierce. Okay.
All right. So 7A. If Buford got kicked out, I'm giving it to Carrollton.
Colquitt.
I'm going to Carrollton because on a neutral field,
You pronounce
Carrollton would.
Colquitt. You pronounce Colquitt wrong, Mike.
No, I didn't. I pronounced it just right. Carrollton would light that secondary up.
Yeah, you still saying Carrollton, but it's pronounced Colquitt.
But Carrollton and Juju Smith will light that secondary up of that team from Moultrie, Georgia.
And Colquitt with Nico Fan and Nakar and Landon Thomas will light Juju Nam up.
No, they won't. No, they won't. Sorry to say, but they won't.
That was a great series. Trayvon Steele and Early McCray, what are y'all arguing about? Trayvon Steele, there you have it from the panel. Okay, so watch how they adjust on the run. Strickland makes adjustments just like last year. Ooh, Mr. Robert, those fighting words right there. He said Perry doesn't have the heart to win it all. Ooh.
Duh.
That hurt me, and I can't stand Perry.
I know.
Cole, great point. Walton is a team that you can definitely watch this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Walton.
Do you feel that a force? Yeah. Who was that said it earlier? I think Hawk said that anybody in the top 8 could win 7A.
Huh?
So
nah, bro.
He said earlier, anybody in the top 8 in the poll, he said any of them could take 7A. So if you eliminate Buford, who you think is just heads and shoulders above the rest, then anybody from 2 to 8 could possibly win it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's a okay. Because again, what am I not, guys?
A procrastinator.
A prognosticator.
Yeah, that kind.
I'm definitely a procrastinator.
Man, we told you about using them big A words on here with us. Stop using them big A words with us. We simple people.
I'm my mother's daughter. I'm so sorry. Cole says he likes Walton too. And Obadiah says play it safe and just say the Packers because they can't say Colquitt to save their lives. Carrollton or Valdosta. I need to see Valdosta against their region opponents to make an assist.
Man, that's all I'm gonna say. Them folks down in that Valdosta Lounge area, don't get your hopes up this year. Don't get your hopes up this year.
I'm in his pockets. Everybody wants a shot at the champs. Oh, okay, Trayvon, you're a Ware County Gator. Okay. I see now. So what do you think about your quarterback? Your buddy O'Neal. I don't know if you know O'Neal, but O'Neal is not a fan. What do you think about your quarterback play? Do you think it's going to get better, or do you have an issue with it, or you just think that was first game jitters?
We talking about for Ware County?
Yeah. Yes. I'm just asking him because he's from Ware County. I just wanted another opinion from another fan. That's all. So you let us know in the comments what you think.
Your quarterback.
In the meantime,
well, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I think about your quarterback. Your quarterback gets below average.
I think he agrees with O'Neal. Check the comments.
You say we got the best running back in the state. Okay, say
no.
Less, friend. Say less, friend.
No, go up some.
Okay. Patrick said he didn't impress me when Appling played them. Okay.
Pretty much.
Go up where?
Up to Trayvon Steele comment. Highlight Trayvon.
Strick had Oh, Strick had okay, I get it now. All right, all right. That's
No,
why you said we had the best.
no.
Okay, read the comment. See what the hell you talking about.
Oh
Read
my
the
God!
comment.
Right above over there, right there.
There
That's
we
it.
go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, he's sorry, but we in the lab.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that. I wouldn't have read that because that baby might be listening to this podcast. I wouldn't have read that.
Hmm.
If whoever you are, young man, keep grinding. You'll get better, sugar.
Danny,
Man, y'all
Yeah,
are.
I'm not gonna let y'all talk about. I ain't gonna let y'all talk about these babies like that.
Danny. There will be possibly three. I have three returning champions. Langston Hughes. Oh no, I'm sorry, Fitzgerald didn't win it. So Langston Hughes and PAC are the only returning champions I have in every classification. I think Sly take it. I think no, I'm sorry, I don't take PAC. I got Swainsboro this year. So I think Langston Hughes is the only returning champion this year. I don't know if every classification will have a new champion because it's still just hard for me to believe anybody can beat Langston Hughes. I'm talking about in the state of Georgia, period.
I mean, they were quite impressive.
Well, we know Langston Hughes ain't gonna see another team as talented as Carrollton for the rest of the year. We already know that.
Okay. So, what do we have on tap for Wednesday, gentlemen?
What we got on tap for Wednesday? We're gonna take a look at Friday.
Thursday
Upcoming
and
game.
Friday.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm sorry. Um, we're gonna talk about some games that we feel are top games of the week. We're gonna hear from the Wizard again, and always we're gonna be looking forward to the interaction from our fans, the viewers.
Yes, and we will be proposing a question of the day in on Wednesday segment on Wednesday show. You will get a question of the day. It may pertain to football. It may not pertain to football, but we will be acting with our fans on Wednesday for a segment where we would love to get you all response on the question of the day.
For sure.
The same person that
So,
smacked every time we on air, Mr. Edwin. He have to have his drink in his two step.
Hey, look, man. Then I got done a little late. I'm hungry. I got to feed this little. My bad. I forgot to mute my microphone. But you know what, though? That's my trademark, though. That's my trademark.
Bro, if you'd have just seen this chicken queso dip I just made, my lord, I was smacking earlier. That's why I had my phone mic muted the majority of the show.
yeah, well, I made sure I put my food on early today, which is shocking because usually I don't, but I got it on out of the way. But I just want to thank this podcast for your participation. This is my family. Y'all are great at what you do, and y'all all bring something, and I just appreciate y'all. I just want to say that. Thank you for what you did tonight. I want to thank the podcast listeners for your participation tonight. This is week 2. We will be back on Wednesday. Thanks to our EP in his absence. And do you have anything else, panel?
Yes, I do. Listeners, podcast crew, my panel people. I'm soliciting some unspoken prayers for our sister Shan. I know y'all know Shan, who's not with us right now, but if y'all could just pray for my sister. I won't speak on any situation, but just know we're gonna lift her up in prayer, and that's all I got.
Amen.
Definitely pray
Amen.
for you. We miss you.
Shakira, you got anything you want to say on the way out the door?
I just want to say, great show tonight, guys. Of course, I think you all are amazing at what you do for the show. I want to be like y'all when I grow up. Oh no, I'm kidding, but
She get
thanks to
toys of us
the
kids.
listeners. Right. Thanks to the listeners, and you better not lose. See y'all on win.
And with all that being said, hey, great show tonight. I appreciate you guys, fans, viewers. Love you guys. See you guys on Wednesday. Peace up. A-Town down.